Welcome to This Week in Badger Athletics for the week of January 24th. I'm Patrick Herb. The number 1 ranked Wisconsin women's hockey team has plenty of experience setting records. This time they need a little help from you. UW is looking to surpass its own NCAA attendance record Saturday when Minnesota comes to the Kohl Center for the latest renewal of the Border Battle. Fans can help by taking part in the Fill the Bowl promotion. Admission to the game is just $1, with Becker Law Office in turn donating $1 to Second Harvest Food Bank for each fan in attendance. The Badgers set the all-time NCAA attendance record when over 8,000 fans turned out for the Culver's Camp Randall Hockey Classic. Head coach Mark Johnson says taking another run at the record by filling the lower bowl of the Kohl Center will only help his program.
Can't tell you what the crowd's going to be, but obviously the more people that are in there, if it's a good game back and forth, nail-biter, entertaining, they're going to leave the Kohl Center with a positive experience, and that's certainly going to help bring them back to future games.
The puck drops between the Badgers and the Gophers at 7 p.m. If you can't be there to help fill the bowl, follow along live on the Big Ten Network. The other events on the home schedule for UW teams this weekend take place inside the Shell, where women's track hosts the Wisconsin Women's Invitational on Friday, and the men's track and field team hosts the Wisconsin Elite Invitational on Saturday. Combined with the season debuts of several of the Badgers' top athletes, the meet's format is something women's head coach Jim Stinzy hopes will lead to even larger crowds than his team typically enjoys.
We do get pretty good crowds here in general for our meets, but it's difficult for anyone to sit through a 5.5-hour experience. I don't care what sport it is. So our philosophy, the thing we've been saying is we're changing track and field one meet at a time. Well, actually we're going to change one meet and hope that it has an effect.
Admission to both of these events is free of charge, and you can follow the results live on uwbadgers.com. The 15th ranked men's basketball team gets a break from midweek action before wrapping up a short 2-game road swing with a Big Ten contest Saturday at Penn State. Bull Ryan's team heads into the weekend after an impressive 78-46 road win over Northwestern on Sunday, in which freshman Josh Gosser became the first UW player in history to record a triple-double.
We're happy for him, but I'm sure he's happy that the performance of the team far and away outweighs any individual stats.
Tip-off from Happy Valley is set for 5 p.m. on Saturday, and the game airs live on the Big Ten Network. The Badger women also enjoy a break from midweek games before traveling to Northwestern for a Sunday matinee with the Wildcats that airs on BigTenNetwork.com starting at 2 p.m. Lisa Stone's team is riding a hot streak after holding both Minnesota and Illinois to fewer than 20 points in the second half in a pair of come-from-behind Big Ten wins last week. Now 6-2 in conference play, the Badgers own sole possession of second place in the league standings. The men's hockey team also hits the road this weekend, traveling to Michigan Tech for a pair of WCHA conference games. That comes on the heels of a sweep of Minnesota State at the Kohl Center last weekend, where the Badgers have now won 9 straight games to improve to 9-7-2 in conference play.
Why put a cap on it? Let's just keep going, and because of what they did this weekend, we can accelerate and go to the next step. Accelerate and hopefully go to the next step the week after that, so that, again, by the end of the year, because of the process that we use, we're playing our best hockey.
Face-Off is set for 6 p.m. both Friday and Saturday night. You can listen live on the Badger Radio Network. Also this week, the Badger swimming and diving teams wrap up their dual meet season by heading to the Big Ten Quad Duels at Purdue on Friday and Saturday. Meanwhile, women's tennis hosts Green Bay and Northern Illinois Sunday at the Nielsen Tennis Stadium, while the Badger men's tennis team heads to the ITA kickoff weekend in Lexington, Kentucky. For more information on everything going on this week in Badger Athletics, stay with UWBadgers.com. We'll talk to you next week.